This is my Amascut guide. For basing, you're gonna do a normal pre, and then split soul, so your tunos are ready, Lord of Bones if you have it. And you start from back here so that your minions get teleported just for a little bit of increased damage. Instead of them walking. And after this Death Skulls, you're just gonna build to 100 adrenaline. You can anticipate before prey flicking these sky attacks. They do stun you if you miss one. You're gonna mort once you get to 100. This shield, switch to melee for the third swipe. I did get a relentless, so I'm going to Death Skulls here. You typically don't Death Skulls here. And then you don't have to do anything special for this triple swipe, because you're about to get morted anyway. My team is gonna skip the Scarab Explosion, so I don't have to Cade here. And if you go into this portal, if your team's fast enough, you can skip the Admican's Burden, which is what I'm doing here. I'll just help them kill this really quickly. Now I'm going to use the defensive, because I'm going to be tanking both these crocodiles. I use Skelly Spec on the crocs, it's really strong against them. Here. Gonna want to do a flanking rotation. I usually threads the dogs when I can, but it looks like no dogs exist. Put down a prism for your Hellhound. And you don't want to dump too hard here. You can use a couple of thresholds, but you want to be back at 100% when she gets back up. Oh, this is an edge case again. Anticipate here, just to avoid getting stunned. And you're gonna mort after that sky attack again. I don't use any defensives here because I'm gonna need both of them for when I get re-immorted. When I, like, get up for my immort, I mean. So I'm on Mate, I'm on Soul Split. Not gonna Cade. That'll make sure that I survive. So while I'm getting stood back up, I'm immediately spamming my Dish Shield and my Res, so I don't die to those first two autos. And then I'm able to Cade immediately afterwards, and even on, like, no Greater Bone Shield or anything, I'm still able to, my Cade will last the duration of the Scarabs exploding. You are responsible for both these pillars. You see I put a prism down for my Hellhound. And just use some AoEs on the dogs when you can. But once you click both of these pillars, then you want to start building back up to 100. Stay back here. I'm gonna resummon, and then Dive Surge. Use an Invoke Lord of Bones. Now I'm going to do a Death Skulls into a flanking. Gotta swap back my weapons. And now I'm just going to be building back to 100. Here, you can use Lord of Bones again, as long as you stay on Amascut the whole time. Just so that Amascut is affected by more Lord of Bones stacks. Other side monkey. Make sure you use the defensive every time you block. Base is almost always G1. Base is also responsible for clicking the statue, or clicking the middle when everything has been charged. So I'm not going to auto Amascut. I'm gonna get my invoke death ready, my threads ready, and I'm gonna click. Target cycle, make sure all of them are gone. You stand right here, your death spells will still bounce here. If you're max distance, then they won't bounce, and that feels really bad. Got capped, so I just build. Participate here. Freedom, so you don't lose your souls. And you're just gonna bloat the middle. You don't need to do any damage to it. Dive search here. Now what you're gonna do is Devo, Reflect, Book Death, Threads, on Fall to the Shadow, right melee, target cycle, volley, T90, bloat. That should kill everything. Now I go into a flanking rotation. Cap, so I'm just gonna build some souls. Base is free here, so you just kind of hang out right here, wait for your team to go in position. If somebody dies, you take their place. That's a kill.